Welcome back, adventurers. My name is Eli, the Game Master, and this is A Good Day to Die. Last we left off, the group had entered into the Kobold Matriarch's cavern, where they had seen that it was a surprisingly large area, measuring about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 150 feet across, 150 by 150. Wait, no.
75.
75 feet across, I mathed, all by myself. 75 feet wide, 75 feet long. And there is a large pit in the center of this area. There are 2 kobolds guarding the entrance where the group had entered by, and 2 kobolds guarding the matriarch, where the group had spoken with her briefly, discovering that she was indeed holding Bob's baby.
Not Bob's baby.
Yes, Bob's baby. But before we begin, I would like to disclose that we are down a person. Marcus is not going to be participating here tonight. He is injured from work. Nothing serious, but we hope that he will be back here on Tuesday. Also, there is a thunderstorm moving through the area, so everyone watching on Twitch, if we blink out and blink back into existence, that means the power flickered.
Also, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow! Can we shout out who followed? Or can we just give a
We can. I forgot
general
the name. I'm sorry.
general thank you?
Bad Girl Beach.
Bad Girl Beach.
You know who you are, whoever you are. We may never know.
Bad Beach Girl.
It's a mystery. But the group is squaring up with Adriac, the matriarch of the kobolds. And they had found her lair, and so without further ado, let us roll
Play.
for initiative.
Crackle.
Am I at a 4, by the way? Because I think that's where I was before. I mean,
You are now.
Did we roll last time?
Just the last time we did initiative.
No. You were at 3 last time.
Oh, just keep me there. It's fine.
Why?
I rolled a 4. If it matters, we'll fix it. But
And Damon?
22.
I was just making sure my mic was on.
I would've let you know.
now we're
Everybody-
probably hearing.
What was yours, Damon?
22.
Good gracious! Did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 17.
Gracious. Ragnar?
Same. It's 21.
21.
Features
Manzarek?
22.
Nice. His is higher.
Like, yeah, I can almost guarantee mine's
We
higher.
gotta do a lot of those roll-offs, I've noticed, or a lot of comparisons.
Is it a plus
I don't
one?
remember doing this.
12.
I figured.
It'd be insane. Bad.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Crap.
It's not a speedy boy.
No, that's me.
It's almost for the better. I get to watch you all die first, and then react accordingly.
Wonderful.
Trying to figure out why.
Tell me why. That's all we can say.
That's it. Come on.
You can't do that and not have a follow-up.
Those 2
Sorry.
lines.
There
are all
reminds me
you.
of-
Well, we did.
The
The
South
South Park episode where Carmen cannot not finish the song. Can't not. Who's there?
Did you say Cartman or Carmen?
Oh, you mean any day hanging out with Eli?
It's taking a lot from Eli. Can't not finish the song.
Don't forget to like and follow.
So the thing is, I only see
friend.
5 enemies on the board, and
Yes.
you rolled 6 times.
There is 6 things on the board. There's a white,
I think
a
the
black,
black dot is a
no
whole-
green,
Did I? I rolled 3 times.
no black, no red.
What
Not
to
three.
say?
It felt like 6.
For whatever reason, I was about to pull up music from YouTube.
Why?
I don't know.
Old habit style.
I don't think he was doing it from YouTube before either.
It wasn't.
Siren
Some-
escape.
Some old non-sponsored thing that we can't mention.
What can't we mention?
We can mention Sirenscape.
Google?
Oh. Can we not mention that?
Why not? Thanks, Google.
Sponsor us.
Please.
Please.
Open the door!
I'll sponsor you to stop.
Insert the meme of like the SWAT team kicking open the door.
They just come in with a
Honestly-
forklift and pick up the studio.
Thank you for calling it a studio.
You're welcome.
I
It is a
appreciate that.
studio.
Thank you.
That's what it's became.
Yeah.
This is a studio.
That's
What
what
else would we call it?
That's what we become.
The
to.
Dimitri
It's
Celebrity Show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't patronize me.
I wasn't there for that campaign, son.
It's the studio within the Dimitri
Yes.
We also called it.
No.
No. I have a long list of things that we were going to call it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Please.
Subscribe to our Patreon to learn what we were going to call it.
Tier 1 members can see the list.
The only fans is just names. There's no way we put it on.
They're like, we paid $50 for this. It's mildly amusing. All right. So the way that it is set up, I had mentioned it before. It's a very narrow bottlenecked opening. The group is now kind of clustered into this. There are 2 kobolds with spears that are meeting them at the entrance. On the other side of the pit, flanking the matriarch, are the other 2 kobolds that don't seem to be holding any weapons. The kobold matriarch, Adarak, is holding a very, very expensive looking spear. And she also has full armor on. So first up on the initiative is Damon.
Hang on.
Hey.
I don't think that's accurate.
What's not accurate?
It should be max accurate.
It is not.
It should
We had
be
the
both
same
at 22
initiative
and
and
you
I
have
have
higher.
+8.
Yours, you rolled a 22 as well?
Yeah, we both rolled 22.
My bad. I thought you both rolled 21. I thought you were tied with Ragnar.
Nope.
Target's faster.
Menzer!
So
wrong.
I'm gonna slap Rayado and cast Magic Fang. So he is now under the effects of Magic Fang for 2 minutes.
Delicious.
Roll a d4. You slapped him.
I'm not doing that.
Or it'd be a d1.
Not like
You did the clip. You told me before the attack.
Run up. Hack. Whoever that is.
That guy right here.
Right there. With a 17.
A 17 will strike your opponent.
For 4 points of damage.
You hit Riato. The magic kind of sparkles and glows as his fangs are, what's the word I'm looking for? Not buffered, but man, I'm really good at GMing. Yes. Bolstered.
Okay.
Are bolstered by your magic. He then makes a mad dash at the first kobold, jumping and slicing him across the chest. Do you take any other actions?
That'll be it.
Now Damon, for real this time.
That's how I'm feeling.
have it your way. I advance a bit.
We could
I
have
advance. Attacking.
You may.
We could have.
That's not gonna hit.
It might. Give, like, let's hear it.
9.
9?
Is he gonna?
9.
What? 9.
9.
Sorry.
We're so funny. Anyway.
I don't know why I'm still giving high fives. It's not that funny.
I feel compelled to high five. Do you take any other actions? You run up to the kobold, towering over him. As you swing at him with your bastard sword, he ducks to the ground, touching it with his hand, as the blade goes over his head and he jumps back up, ready to fight Ragnar. Ready to fight Ragnar.
How far up is it to get to the black monster?
Let's see. You are here. So, in the next 5 feet, you will be at the edge of the pit. The pit drops down 15 feet.
And who was supposed to bleed down there?
From the angle that you're at, I'm going to say you can't see.
Have they made any noise? Okay, so we just know that there's a pit.
Yes. I'm going to say the only one that can see what's in the pit is Riato.
I'm going to double move, and I guess they get an attack of opportunity on me as I get
So as you run past the kobold, he will slice at you with a 14.
No, sir.
As you run past him, he hits, making contact with you, but it seems to just kind of glance off of you as you just tank it and run past him. The kobold that you run up to looks at you with fear in his eyes as he's beginning to chant and tone. Oh, I was like, Adriac, who's that? And I was like, oh yeah.
What the heck is Adrian?
What was it?
Is it Adriac or Andriac?
Adriac. Adriac.
Adirondack.
Adirondack.
Contact. Got it. I can see now.
It's hard for him.
Adriac is going to run to your back, flanking you with the other kobold.
Temporary?
Mm-hmm.
Present spirit?
Correct.
But does she pass through his? She would
She ran here, then 5, then 5.
through his threat and swear.
No.
No.
It's no. You can't see. Sit down.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, you're right. From here, let me down.
Trust me, I'd call
All right. Okay.
I'm a good G.
You are great. No, you're a great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
50 XP.
All right.
Just for him, though.
You had better not. You stop that right now.
Does a 14
what?
strike you?
No.
As she runs up behind you,
Take that
swinging
off,
the
right?
spear above her head, it does the same thing. She makes contact just between your shoulder blades, but can't really like make any real progress. Just slamming into your back. Up next is this gentleman. Oh yeah.
Such
Oh
a-
no.
Oh my. Oh right.
We're not doing that.
Stop.
I didn't do anything in between. Did take it.
Everything is terrible. Why'd you move there?
Because raisins.
There, that is.
He's got you there.
Those are good raisins.
With logic like
3-5 foot step back.
Good call.
As the kobold is chanting and toning, you run up to them. They hop backwards and they shoot a magic missile directly at you.
You miss.
Does an automatic hit you? Dealing 3 points of damage.
Oh, you broke the streak.
It slams into your chest. You just kind of take it as a second magic missile comes streaming across the cavern and slams into your side,
Oh.
dealing 5 points of
Oh,
damage.
from the other guy.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what level are these guys?
at least 3.
The one that is squared up with Damon is going to strike.
Tic-tac-toe. Here we go.
Does a 21 strike you?
Oh, they're not.
Make it roll high.
I'm in danger.
You take 3 points of damage
I need an adult.
as he spins a dagger, dropping to his knees and slamming it into your thigh. The other one is going to try to strike Rayado.
He's kind of scared.
No. If I said that, they don't. Does a 15 strike Rayado?
Meats.
Dealing 3 points of damage as it cuts Rayado across the snout. Perry, you are up.
I have a question,
Yes.
and it's Adriac. Their spear,
Mhm.
they are technically wielding it, right?
Correct.
Like, so it's a question. So let me tell you the spell I'm wanting to do and if it would affect how I'm thinking. You lock a weapon in place on its owner's body or within the weapon's sheath or holster. Anyone who then tries to draw the weapon must spend a standard action and succeed at a strength check. So could I lock it into place on like her chest, or does it already have to be?
Imagine a sword has been sheathed. You magically lock the sword into that sheath, and now
It's
they
not
have
the way.
to.
It's not the way. it is.
You lock a weapon in place on its owner's body, or within its sheath,
So like where she has the hilt. You
I
lock it.
would assume she can't drop it.
but she'd still be able to wield it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't lock it like to her.
I don't think so. I don't think you make it an immovable rod.
Well, I mean, there's a check for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So like a bow on someone's back
If, if, like,
Yeah,
if
and
they
that's
had
what I
it-
assumed. I just wanted to get you all on
Weapon lock? That's what you said.
peace bond.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I
you're
would-
stopping someone from drawing the.
That's how I initially took
I
it.
think
I just
the way
wanted
it's
to.
worked, because like stuff like a spear, you wouldn't have like sheath. It'd just be like that little loop or whatever. You'd be able to keep it there.
Derek is here after all.
Oh my gosh.
It's not great or peace bond, is it?
No.
That would make the weapon attempt to sheath itself.
I'm going to attempt to daze Adriac.
You may.
It is a will.
Will
Negate,
she
yep.
save? Ba-da-ba-ba.
There's a 13.
No. So they are dazed for 1 round.
Nice.
As I'm assuming she's 4 hit dice or less, correct? Maybe.
She is.
Okay.
Get us up.
I'm not healing you.
To clarify,
So as she runs up, slamming into the back of Ragnar, you chant, pointing at her. This flash of kind of sparkles just shoot around her eyes as she starts to blink, shaking her head, and she can't really seem to get a hold of herself.
Nice.
Yes.
she has the baby on her.
Yes,
belt.
it's tied to her belt. Do you take any other actions
Could I have peace bonded the baby?
and not make it able to be pulled off her belt? Sure.
I
Does it
wonder-
also say weapon?
It does.
Baby is
Weapon
not a
is relative.
Sure.
Anything's a weapon.
But weapon is also a mechanic that has a descriptor. Any other real actions you'd like to take?
No.
Or we,
We're done.
Stop you from pulling out the teddy bear.
Dr. Tone.
The most deadly weapon. Can you move me? I calculated out the movement. Those words were hard. 10 feet from that kobold, but towards you. Yes, sir. He's about to find out what this chain whip can really do.
Oh, is he?
Are they going to excite them? I said that last week.
That's in that one.
Oh, boy. So you take the chain whip. Roll me another strike.
Yeah.
4.
Does a 4 hit you, Damon? As you run up, unfurling the whip, you slide to a stop. You whip it over your head and crack it. And like this loud pop that kind of jolts you because you're just not used to it. When you Damon, feel the impact of it. It doesn't really hurt you because it strikes your armor, but it makes you go,
Do you mind?
Yes.
I'm in the middle of a thing here. Do you take any actions?
My usual leave.
You may. And Zarek, you're up.
That's too far.
Alright.
I have a question.
Too long, buddy. Okay. And I'm gonna slap him with my scimitar.
You may.
It's a 16.
16 will not strike your opponent. No! As you run up to the kobold, you swing at him and he kind of does a short hop backwards as you just barely miss him.
And then for a full round attack,
Uh-huh.
that's a 22.
22 will strike your opponent.
You want me to roll damage individually or just do all 3 of the attacks?
That's up to you. If you think you can kill him and like to take another action after the first hit, that'd probably be best.
That second talent misses, and it's an 18 hit.
No.
18 does not hit?
No.
Okay. So it's going to take 6 points of damage.
As Manzarek, after the first swipe, strikes the kobold across the chest, sending him kind of whirling. You run up with your scimitar, slicing at him. The kobold does the short hop away from it, and suddenly you just see the jaws of Rayado clamp around the kobold's neck as he begins shaking him like a toy, just back and forth. The kobold then goes limp.
Oh, that's so scary.
He plays dead, but really well.
Such a good actor.
Yeah,
Too
like
well.
he is a method actor. Does Rayato or Manzarek take any actions?
No, that'd be it.
All right.
It's different from the method.
Done.
So, I'm going to attack, but I'm going to attack for non-lethal damage.
Okay.
-4 on my attack, but
Oh, he's
What?
learned.
17.
17 will not strike your opponent.
Why not?
Because he doesn't want to be an oath breaker.
I have to move. I mean, so we don't want to. I don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
So he's holding back.
You swing at the kobold. The kobold kind of glances it off with his dagger, and then he looks super excited that he was able to accomplish that, not knowing that you're holding back. Do you take any of the actions?
Hey,
All right, Ragnar.
I'm going to rage,
You may.
and I will slowly turn around, look her dead in the eyes, take that free fast step up to her, and then smack her.
You may.
Letting her see and be intimidated by
Yeah,
all and
you'd like
such.
that, yeah.
That is 23.
Theatrically intimidated, yes. 23 will strike your opponent.
damage, right?
14.
14 points of damage.
Jeez.
As you step up with your hammer, you strike down across her. Her head spins to the side. You see blood spatter across the ground. As she slowly turns and looks at you, you see blood rolling down her muzzle. As she grits her teeth, you see some of the fangs are now chipped and missing, but she does not look deterred from this fight.
Oh, I'm aware. And I just smile, and I say, let's begin.
Do it. And she is going to return in kind.
I'm going to kindly stab you.
Does a 1 hit you?
No.
Not a nat 1.
Wow.
Still no.
She is not proficient at a spear.
Not up close. She took a feat that allows her to attack with a long-ranged weapon, but with negatives.
Oh, yeah.
But she did that for a reason. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
And then just slashing.
No, this is piercing. She swings at you with the spear after you say, let it begin. When she does, you grab the shaft of the spear, you kind of grin in victory. She opens her mouth and she clamps down on your forearm, just tearing into the muscle and flesh as she rips away.
Oh, shot.
I have a range.
Was that damage or no?
Did I not say 4 points of damage? 4 points of damage. Did I say 4 points of damage?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
That's
We can always go back.
I'm sorry, 6 points of damage.
Give me either.
Do I have to make a perception check?
For what?
For Shane.
You can, but you both can. No. It does not matter what your bonuses are, you will not.
13.
The other kobold runs up to the side, his hands glowing red, and I need you to make a reflex save.
21.
Gracious.
It's as if his hands are burning.
Almost. Almost that thing. Dealing 3 points of damage as he runs up, aiming kind of off to the side and sending a cone of fire that just barely washes over your back. But you easily dodged it, but it just took up so much area that it got you just a little bit. Just a little torch, just a little, you know. Not so bad that you couldn't attend game night, but bad.
He's not gonna watch it anyways. Love you, Derek.
This is love.
Baby, don't hurt.
No more.
That's what it is.
This is love.
What's left? You got to get it.
We're gonna get like a bill.
Okay.
Like $3 million. million.
I would like Dr. Tone and Damon to roll me a reflex save.
Let's go.
I think that's wrong.
That's full damage.
To both of you? Oh boy. Oh, bibbly boy. You take 6 points of damage. You take 9 points of damage. As his hands begin to glow red, he runs up. Dr. Tone, you turn, and I imagine you're just kind of like, Damon, watch out! And you're like, watch out for what? As you just take the full brunt of it. 6 for you, 9 for him.
I only take 1.
Beautiful.
I'm a demon of the hellfire, so it's just...
As this cone of fire, you see Damon just like get absolutely scorched. He looks like Snowball from Hercules. Just as it washes over him, you're kind of like, Dr. Isaac, I imagine you kind of look at Damon and you're like, you okay? You alright?
Really?
Wow. Should not go.
I did.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Okay.
I was a...
Okay.
That's how I was starting to do it.
Oh no, sir.
I hate everything.
I've not been alive for 6 years.
Does a 12 hit you, Damon? As the Kobold spins his dagger, thrusting into your chest plate, and it just stops on your armor. He looks down and he looks up at you like, I'm sorry.
We'll talk about this.
Do the Kobolds take under any other actions? They do not.
Yes.
Harry, you're up.
Heroics. Initiated.
What?
She's wearing armor, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
She's wearing armor, right?
Hmm?
I will probably take an opportunity attack. Moving into a threatened square. Actually, I'm gonna move it right there. For reasons.
Does a 9 hit you?
9!
I'm rolling garbage.
That's fine.
Stop giving him my 5.
He offers, I gotta take it.
So I need to do it.
It's part of the bro code.
I mean, yeah.
Oh. Can I roll a different?
She's gonna try again.
That's a 1.
Does a 26 hit you?
No.
That is a lie. You are lying to me.
You're a lion.
Give us 4 levels.
4.
What do you mean, dang it? Trying to kill a kid here.
After rolling that 20 to get crit threat.
Oh.
You take 6 points of damage. As she rolls the spear, thrusting back at you, you duck down, coming up with your Nat 1, attacking her in some form that is appropriate for your Nat 1.
Is that what you were asking?
No, I was going to ask you what your weapon was.
With your weapon.
Oh, I was using shocking grasp.
Oh no, your weapon.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a touch spell, so it didn't disappear, but I just didn't touch her.
I got you. As you begin to approach her, your hands begin to eke out with this electricity. The air smells of ozone. As you run up behind her, you extend out to her. She checks you kind of with the butt of the spear. It stops you dead in your tracks as she flips it over, laying the blade on your shoulder and dragging it across your back, cutting you deep. And I would imagine this would be like the first time you ever felt like you were really in peril. In peril.
You're gonna learn today.
Oh.
Do you take any other terrible choices?
Yes.
All right,
I have no other way.
Dr. Isaac.
Okay. Sort of brushing off the fire, and we look at the casting kobold. It's like, I apologize. You think I'm the one that's going to kill you. It will be your friend. I point to his friend, and I'm going to cast Murderous Command. He needs to make a will save.
The one at the sorcerer?
The red one.
You point at the red one.
So I'm telling the red one,
Yeah.
because it says that it attacks an ally.
Yeah.
Then to kill the blue.
Yeah.
Red versus blue.
Yeah.
We'll say please.
Yeah.
William?
Yeah.
17.
Why?
That's a letter.
Bruh.
I feel like you do this to me all the time.
You know what? It's on purpose. You give that command, your voice echoes out with authority. The magic washes over him, and you can tell, like, common is not his first language, you know? He kind of, like, tilts his head and he goes, yeah, you want me? I'm sorry, what?
It's fine.
It's like, it's not me. It's him.
I feel like purely from positioning standpoint, I should be. Can you move me to the other side of the of the red one so Damon gets flanking? Yes, and I will provoke from the western.
He's unarmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have martial?
His name is not Marshall. Do you take any actions?
I do not believe I have action seconds.
Okay.
Oh, things are gonna get
I
hairy.
Can I see?
summon.
I'm sorry, Menzer. What?
Can I see into the pit?
Yes. When you look down into the pit from where you are, you see a creature standing there. It's looking up at all of this action from the pit. The pit is filled with the remains of what look like animal carcasses and even some humanoid bones to suggest that they've been just throwing things down for this creature to feast on. This creature stands probably close to 7 feet tall. It has a hunched and gangly look about it. This leathery creature has a lanky ogre-like shape, but walks on all fours. Its claws, teeth, tail, and gait give it a degenerative bestial appearance. It has long black hair that drops down and what looks to be like some kind of tarp or blanket that it wears like a cloak. Yeah.
What knowledge would it be?
Nature. That
Cool.
identify with this.
That's. I do nothing else with that information.
I'm sorry, Arcana, not nature. My bae.
And I do something with that information. What was that roll? 2 seconds. A 22.
With a 22, you would identify this as a troggle. This dim-witted creature is a mongrel crossed between a troll and an ogre, combining the worst features of each.
Why?
They usually act like animals and move on all fours, but can rear up on their hind legs and attack with their sharp claws and vicious bite. You may ask 2 questions about the troggle.
Special attacks.
It has no real special attacks.
Movement abilities, like can it climb, can it swim, jump,
Yes, they are very proficient at climbing, not so much at swimming though. But
So they have a climb speed.
No, it just can climb. Yeah, it has the ability to climb because it would be normally at home in caves like this, but the sheer walls of this pit is making it impossible for it to get
I
out.
create water.
That's what I was
That would take so long.
So my last thing on the end of my turn before Menzeric would be, hey Damon, throw it into that pit.
I lock eyes with the Kobold.
I'm sorry, what? Menzik?
Okay, I summon an eagle.
Neat.
That's not an eagle.
It is now. And the eagle is going to start attacking her. It's a 15 hit.
A 15 will not strike your opponent.
It's a nat 20 hit.
Nat 20 will strike your opponent.
To confirm it as a 21.
21 will confirm the strike.
Okay.
Arguably, the more important thing.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
And then a nat 1.
With the eagle?
Yeah.
Cool. So
You
this
had 2 talons and a bite.
Yeah, I did the second. I did the first talon missed, the second talon hit, the bite missed.
I messed up. Like that.
The bite critically missed.
Does a 25 strike the eagle?
Oh, 100%. You're gonna turn it into a red mist.
What, 4 health?
Not far off.
As she's squaring up with the two of you, this eagle suddenly just manifests from the ether. She looks up at it as it flies down, beating its wings, feathers going everywhere. It claws across her face. Once it does so, you see it tries to like regain its stability in the air. She shakes her head, rolling her spear and cutting into the eagle for 8 points of damage. It then disappears.
Yeah, like Final
And
Fantasy.
then, you know,
Honestly, for his
I'm
most
going to do an acrobatics check to not provoke.
To go through her?
To go
To pass through her space?
Yeah, to go through him. But yes, it's still going to be an
You
acrobatics
can
check.
pass
Okay.
through me,
Because-
frankly.
Yeah, you can pass through friendlies.
Yeah, but attacks of opportunity. Unless she has. I'm assuming she doesn't, but
You're moving twice in that space.
I mean,
So if you're passing through her space, you need to roll an acrobatics to get through her.
yeah. But any threatened space.
Even if you're moving twice through it?
What
Why
do you
would-
mean moving twice?
Why would I be moving twice?
Because she can strike you here and she can strike you again.
Oh, she has reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would then just do 2 acrobatics checks.
Can you do 2 or is it only 1 check
It's
per
one
thing?
for every. He can do it as many times.
Okay.
So,
Roll me that acrobatics. I have to beat her CMD.
yep.
Okay.
I didn't think
Is
it
that 21?
prevented opportunity attacks. I think it just allowed you to keep going.
Yeah. Does it also prevent an attack of
I'm like
opportunity?
90% sure it does.
I will look into this while you guys do your thing.
In addition, you can move through a threatened square without provoking an attack of opportunity from an enemy by using acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep.
The first one will pass.
Okay. And does a 15.
A 15 will not.
Okay.
So that means she stops him in his square, but because, yeah, so she stops him in his square, but because 2 creatures can't occupy the same square, it would shunt him back to where he was.
Does it stop him? I know it stops him when
Yes.
it's on his.
No, it wouldn't stop him because you're not passing through her square. It just means she gets the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
My bad.
Now does she have combat reflexes? Because she's already done
Those were
one.
nat ones, though. Those aren't really.
She has attacked several times.
Those don't count
Okay.
against. Those are punishments.
That is true.
And
Yeah, no.
If you attempt to move through the enemy's space and fail the check, you lose the move action and provoke.
But
yeah,
that's
but
if you're
he didn't
going
move through
through
her space.
Her space.
He's
Not-
just moving through threatened squares.
Yeah. He's just trying to prevent.
I
obviously.
understand. Okay.
Rules the game.
So.
But yes, she does have combat reflexes. So she would have got the
He's
second.
going to attack the spellcaster.
All right.
That's going to miss.
You don't know. Tell them the number.
6.
8.
It is spellcaster. There is a chance.
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But you didn't know that until then.
I'm
you didn't know for sure.
like 99% sure it was lower than a 10.
Gets you.
Damn it.
Like, look at this. David looked at this kobold and he says, "You can leave any time."
You get a +2.
Lethal. +2.
With but it'd be a total of -2 for your non-lethal.
It's because of
Right.
flanking.
So 17.
A 17 will not strike your opponent. Do you take any actions?
No.
Push him into the pit, he said.
You step up to the kobold, issue your warning, swing at him as he ducks underneath it, desperately fighting the 2 creatures that are more than double his size. Ragnar.
Magnificent.
I am going to power attack her.
You may.
Actually, take like the blood from where she bit me and smear it on the weapon. Be like, thank you. And it's attack. 17.
17 will not strike your opponent. As you wipe it on the hammer, you roll it in your hand and swing down at her. She hops back as it hits the ground, chipping and sending this kind of rime of frost over the stone.
Would 2 more have hit you?
Oh, I did not add that, so...
19.
Nope. All right. Do you take any actions? She stops and she kind of assesses the situation. She looks at the raptor to her left. She looks at you head on and she turns and sees this young human that's attacking her from behind. She kind of grins, right? She says, I am not going to win this. That is obvious. But you will not get out of here unscathed, or at least your companions, as she swings and she attempts to knock you into the pit.
What?
Oh no.
As she swings, suddenly the spear stops. She looks at it and looks back as Ragnar has grabbed the other end of it. Would you like to say something cool?
And what do you think you're doing to him? Your fight is with me.
As you jerk, pulling her off balance and flinging her into the pit instead. She plummets, hitting the side of the walls, dropping to the ground with this heavy thud.
Oh no. Baby's down there now. Can I
Nobody
stop?
puts a
Can
baby
I,
on a
can I
quarter.
attempt to grab
You can't
the
put
baby
hit it there.
out of her belt?
Come here, reflex.
Okay. I do want to ask, would I still have the spear in my hand doing that, or?
30.
What?
I rolled a 19.
No, I'm just gonna stay back. Happens, I guess.
So with that, it was either reflex or sleight of hand, but I assume your sleight of hand would be similar.
It'd be.
Higher.
Alright, wow. Probably would be.
It's the same.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say no one sees you do that.
Okay.
So you just kind of, as suddenly you jerk, throwing this matriarch into the into the pit. She hits the wall and rolls as she drops. The rest of you, not really privy to what just happened, sees her drop in there with that monster, and you're all just kind of like, oh no, baby's down there now. As she slams hard into the floor, you hear the kind of bone-crunching thud as she hits. She coughs and goes to stand up, looking up at you with this look of ire and hatred. When she hears this, she slowly turns as this creature towers over her, saliva rolling from its mouth as it looks down at her with a seething and personal hatred.
I can see the whole thing, so
Popcorn.
look at it with my eyes.
Oh,
Did he just enter the initiative?
And the creature did enter the initiative.
Delaney would absolutely see it though, staring at me at that point. But you see the black like creeping out from my eyes, and most of my eyes are filled in black.
Very akin to what?
Very reminiscent of.
And you would see black throughout my left arm and my veins on my left arm and legs. And you would see where she bit me. It's also black. Not red.
And now you're in the pit.
Be surprised if it's
Part of its movement.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do have a 10-foot reach.
Oh.
But doesn't know that.
Do it.
It's going to take the attack of opportunity to get into the flank.
19.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 19.
The guy trained at use the sword can't hit Jack really squat.
4 points of damage.
All right.
I'm still out of practice.
As it draws, the Kobold sorcerer draws his dagger. He begins to move through your space as you suddenly just whip back, catching it across the face. And like, oh god, he's gotten better. And as he slides up to you and will attempt to attack with a 4.
No.
Big spender.
I'm struggling today, guys. The kobold slides up behind you, blood rolling down his face as he can't really see, and he just swings wildly. Whiffing hard. Which is real good, just real good whiffing. I wish they had more than 2 spells.
Look, Harry, I'm
That's
a wizard.
another shirt idea.
With it.
There's a 20 on every die, right?
Absolutely.
Not this one.
Not this one.
21 seconds.
Oh, that's not how that needs to be. Does an 8 beat Rayato's combat maneuver defense?
Oh yeah. Nope.
I didn't think so.
You should have known that.
Sorry, I don't have that one.
Rayato is watching all this go down when suddenly he feels a tug on his tail, and he just kind of gives one of those, like in Jurassic Park, turning and looking at this kobold. It's a kobold. He picks up the feather he accidentally pulled out and like puts it back around his tail, and is like,
Oh no.
It just
Poor
falls
kobold.
out again.
Like to start my 3-part apology.
this kobold is going to attempt to attack Dr. Tone.
Bring it.
Oh. If I move the remote controller, it's no longer king. The remote controller. The remote control. Okay, that's still not bad. Does a 23 hit you? That's the kind of bonuses they have. I've been rolling garbage. Does it hit you, Memo?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hit every character I've played ever,
Since
including the level 17 bard.
Dealing 3 points of damage as he turns and stabs into your side.
Oh, he.
Oh.
Oh. Parry.
I take a full round retreat back in the direction from which we came.
What's starting?
Ragnar.
Oh,
Crap. I imagine you look up at Ragnar, and as you're peering down at Perry, you see all the color has left his face. His chest is rising and falling as you hear his breath. He turns, spinning in place, and makes a mad dash away from you.
Yeah, it's a double move.
Yep.
Bye.
The real problem falls with what he has, not with what he just did.
Do you take any actions?
but you don't know.
No, that's all.
Oh boy. Free 5-foot step from the Troggle.
Hello, dinner. My friend.
That will not strike.
Let him cook.
That will not strike.
Oh, let him cook.
That will strike.
Yeah, girl. That's 8.
Daddy.
That's no crumbs.
So this thing steps up to Adriac. She stands up to it, looks at it, and in her last moment, she just roars out with this final battle cry as she swings her spear. It grabs the shaft of the spear, grabs Adriac by the throat, lifts her up off of her feet, and you see its mouth open unnaturally wide as it just bites down onto her skull, and you hear this sick crunching noise. She had 1 HP. Sick crunching noise. And with that,
How deep was that hole?
15 feet. Nom 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 nom. nom.
I just want to.
What mage and beggar will have a spear?
I was gonna say.
You're not in the room anymore.
Not in the room
anymore?
anymore.
Dr. Tone.
Not no more.
Can I just jump in the middle?
You may.
I do not.
But the option is there.
I mean, it's good to know. Knowing bonuses, knowing AZ, knowing a lot of things going on right now, I weep.
You may.
Can I do a touch attack against the melee kobold.
You may.
Maybe. Touch of a.
Oh, touch.
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 Every
16, my lord.
16, you say.
Got a
16
feeling.
says that.
Got a feeling.
You reach out and touch Kobold.
How insanity.
You said 16?
Is there?
That's
16 will strike your opponent.
He is
Whatever.
thickened as I give him the touch of evil.
Evil.
I'm so.
Oh, he's so sickened.
He is sickened for one round. One.
You know those Inspector Gadget toys from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Those were so. Yes.
Did you say?
Stop.
Would you say they're lit?
No.
Stop it, both of
You're
you.
showing your age.
Not been it's solidly mid. Honestly.
So you reach out, the black chain on your wrist emanates as you touch this kobold between the eyes. You see him as you. This black miasma just rolls over him, and he's like, "Oh, that's evil."
If he's looking at my eyes instead of that white, they will flash a temporary black, and then the black will just roll out.
It's a running like thing. Everybody's eyes are black. Now,
For completely different reasons.
you don't know. Yes. Do you take any actions?
I was about to say I may do. No.
Manzarek.
I command Rayado to keep attacking,
You may.
and I am going to run after Perry.
I am kind of like, at the point, I'd say I'd be kind of crouching like in the entrance of the cave, just kind of like,
The entrance of the cave.
or entrance of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception to see if I find him.
I would imagine you're hiding.
Yeah, it's alright.
You do not see him.
I may be. I rolled an 8.
It's only a 45.
Only a 45, man.
The 30.
Total?
Yeah. This is a 27.
All right. Put a pin in that.
Yep.
We'll get
Rayado keeps attacking.
we'll get back to you.
Ooh, how bad?
Oh, full round.
Full round.
Go around.
Nat 1.
Oh god.
Don't put him in the pit. Don't do it.
Do it! He's also right beside him.
Yeah, murder Ragnar instead.
Roll me that delicious reflex save.
He's made out of it. Just don't roll another one.
Oh,
9.
No.
9, you say?
9.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Crap.
Now,
Would he like to make an acrobatics to negate the 10 feet of fall damage?
He is 80.
His bones are hollow.
Why couldn't you roll?
I don't know. 25.
And he gets the blue.
So, Rayado slides down this pit. As he lands, he looks up at the kobold above him. He starts to shift back and forth, like getting ready to leap out of the pit like a tiger at a zoo. When suddenly he hears that low rumbling growl and he spins in place, realizing that he is not alone.
Did you just look up animal companions and
You would
he's
also-
about to die?
No, I'm looking up.
Okay.
You would also think and see my face go from like, oh, that's neat to
Okay.
Real fast.
Fun. Does Rayado take any other actions?
He technically still has 2 other
He
attacks.
technically does still have 2 other attacks.
Get him, Blue.
You told him to attack before you left.
It's a technical-
I did. I left.
Well, he can. Self-preservation is a real thing.
So
He's going to preserve himself. He's going to pickle himself.
that's not preserving. That's pickling.
Heavily.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love for you to keep doing that forevermore.
You heard it here, guys.
Yeah, you heard it here, guys.
This changes a lot of what I was going to do.
You have an empathetic link yet?
I know familiar.
That's what I was literally just
Yeah,
looking
do-
up.
do
I have a
handle.
link. I don't have an empathetic link.
Okay. Wizards familiars, I think, get there.
Yeah.
It's just pathetic. Like,
So I like
I imagine your stress ringing the ferret.
he's okay with it.
I get like mad bonuses when it comes to trying to get my animal companion to do things.
Neat.
But I don't feel that he is in danger.
Okay.
So Rayado is going to, I guess, attack this thing that is crazy scary right beside him.
He may.
Just murder it.
That one.
He gets back out of the pit somehow.
But feet first, like he fell.
Uppercut him.
Rayado fell and he was prone when he hit.
Okay. So he's going to take the rest of everything to stand back up.
That will provoke.
Can I do an acrobatics to not provoke? I don't
It's
know
only
how
still
that would work.
moving.
Rolls as
But-
written, that's not a thing in acrobatics, but real cool.
So Rayado hits, looking up at this creature. This creature is so like focused and enthralled and ripping Adrek apart that it doesn't seem to notice or care that something has fallen into its pit yet.
Okay.
Cool.
So he's gonna get up and that's it. That's
Does Rayado take any other mistakes?
just say no. I was gonna try to get him to move as far away as possible, but
But
like
he is.
I don't really see literally any way to do
Starts
that.
running in a circle.
Does anyone have rope by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have rope. I know.
Rayado, grow thumbs!
Just bite it.
Is that
Bite them.
Quick,
Bite
Kobold.
through
the
it.
rope in half?
Would he know to?
Attack
I
the
mean,
rope.
Like if
Attack
your
rope.
dog fell in a hole, would it know to
No.
bite the rope so you could hoist it out?
Animal.
Yes.
Animal. Like,
Handling.
dog-
But they have
Smart.
tricks, is the thing.
yeah, but if they
We'll
don't
just
have,
send
if they're
you
not
down
trained
there
in a
with
trick,
it.
You
you
can.
can.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
there's
you.
a DC to get them to do.
You just jump down there with him and
Arithmetic.
anything that's a trick. So,
Arithmetic. Arithmetic.
and
Anyway,
Heyo.
it becomes a philosophy.
them's the jokes. Subscribe.
Ding.
Damon, after that debacle, we're back to you.
So I'm set. Damon is clearly struggling. He's like, I should have practiced more. Last year,
out of breath.
I rolled a 5. So no.
He's currently sickened.
He is second.
And don't forget to
So
follow for more
9 then.
nonsense.
Doesn't do anything to his AC.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He is sick.
It does
We're just
everything
stating
to
facts,
everything
that's
else.
all.
And you like go to swing at this kobold, and you're just like, and then he vomits evil, and you're like, oh,
Ew.
yeah, that's evil.
Gross.
It's on my boot.
You're the real MVP of this battle. Are you taking the actions?
Hey, you want another die?
No one can occupy a
a
space
yellow
like
one.
me. No, I don't.
Rayado fell into a pit with a monster, and you're the one struggling.
At least he's done damage.
Yeah, that's why you're the one
I just
struggling.
rolled 3 nat 1s in a row. I did 2, and then I like just dropped my dice, and the first thing that came up was a 1. So
Stop it.
Here.
I have
Some
way
D20s.
more. I have way more
Ragnar, you're up.
But they got cool little eyes.
Can I attempt to throw the mage into the pit?
Yes, you may.
So what is that for?
Combat maneuver.
Combat maneuver.
Yes.
An 11.
I really do have to check.
I know it's probably low, but
No,
yeah.
but it was close.
Well, I understand. I rolled a 5.
Okay. You walk up to this creature. You see Perry run away from you. You turn and look at the kobold. The kobold watches Perry run. He looks at you. You start walking towards him and he goes, no, 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 no. As you grab him and he just kind of like a cat, you're just like, and he's just kind of like running through your arms and you can't really get a good hold of him. Do you take an action?
Do it. Do it.
Is that the knuckle
That's the
bone?
knuckle bone. I was like, I still have that.
That's a good knuckle bone.
It is. I have a set of dice that looks just like that.
You should use those.
I'm testing out the dice right now.
Do you take any actions?
Make sure they roll. Yeah.
Okay.
No, sir.
Add your action. becomes digested slowly but surely. Do-do-do-do-do. That one is going to attempt to stabbeth at thee.
Oh,
Does an 18 strike, dealing 2 points of damage.
is it with a dagger?
Yes.
I thought daggers were reinforced.
They normally are.
Oh!
These are small daggers. D3.
So, toothpicks.
Then the melee Kobold is going to attempt to stab thee.
Damn.
Stab at thee.
There's a 14 aim.
Nice.
Ooh, delicious. Dealing 3 points of damage.
Huh?
Is that like his attack?
Yes.
Oh, 2 less than that then.
Then no.
Oh, I was gonna say it feels like real Ides of March right now, but nerd jokes. As he goes to stab at you, you feel it hit you, but nothing like it doesn't pierce or penetrate. As he hit.
Did you counter the flank bonus?
Yes. Hit.
Second one is like, oh.
I added the flank bonus to the first one, then he said he was second, so I took the flank bonus.
Parry.
Oh, yeah, you're out for a second. That thing, because no action's been taken against it, it still is not going to act against Rayado. Isaac.
Hey, Manzarek, you're a raptor fell in the pit. I yelled down the tunnel. Just so you know, and then I'm going to full round retreat, thinking that Damon has this covered, because I no longer am about to have this covered.
Where do you go?
Towards the entrance. For 30 feet. Sure.
I'll cover your retreat.
I appreciate it. I'm still not healing.
You taking an action?
Spitefully. Can I specifically stay near the pit to see? So I want to make sure I can.
You're close enough to see.
Keep eyes on Rayado.
Yes.
Because I'm more interested in seeing how that develops.
From a scientific standpoint.
I've seen. I watched firsthand the first development, so it does take more than one trial to really see like the
Right.
results. No.
Manzarek, top of the initiative.
Okay.
You hear your raptor's in trouble.
So
I will let you re-enter initiative.
I know where he's at.
Yes. I'm going to say you had enough time to run, stop, see him, and then as you begin to approach him, you hear that.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to get your crap together.
Sorry.
Stay here, tall friend. Okay, we'll be back.
And I haul ass.
Who's ass?
Is
He just.
I was going to say.
Thought about it.
do it.
Do it. Do it.
I
Thank you.
I got you.
okay. In this movement, I will be dropping my sword, pulling out my rope. That's me getting to here, pretty much. And
Yucking the room.
I am going to, my standard action, tie the rope around me. With a 26. And I'm going to drop the other part of the rope next to me. If you want to grab it on your turn. Because I'm going to be jumping in that pit.
No.
What else am I supposed to do?
Is this round?
Let it die.
There's only one round.
It's my blood.
I understand that.
It doesn't take up a full day to get.
It's my blood.
He's my friend.
I think it's gold too.
It's my little buddy.
The stronghold is a woman.
I think there's some things that would have to take care of that.
You look a little bit like Blaster from Young Thunderdome.
You do it, Willow.
Is it half a movement action to remove something from your pack? Can you do it as half a movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just see that it's a move action to remove something from your
Well, if you're moving, I mean, that's what we've always done with like drawing.
withdrawing a weapon, but removing something from a pack almost looks different.
Oh, I don't know that. Whatever you call it.
We'll say yes for now.
Okay.
Everything's terrible. All right. What'd you get on that survival?
26.
So you begin running in just like a panic. You're like, sword, and then you have the rest of the rope as you kind of run to a stop like a javelin thrower at the Olympics. And you're just kind of like,
Well, I recognize that Isaac is right beside me, so
Uh-huh.
I dropped the other part. I'm going in.
oh boy.
Yeah.
So it,
If you drop, it's in your space.
just like throw it at me.
I mean, would I be able to throw it to you?
No.
Yeah. So I just
Okay.
you can grab it on your turn.
Other actions?
That's it.
Damon.
Those are
Take all the
right.
negatives.
Yeah, no, not anymore. All right, I have had enough of this.
Have you?
You can move on. It's fine.
The kobold turns and he like looks at his friend and he's just like, what should we do? He doesn't even like look. It's kind of like, whatever. No other actions?
No, I really missed Tavio.
Ragnar.
I'm going to charge this one.
You make
Power attack. 11.
Level will not strike your opponent. As you are running, eyes black, veins pulsing, you run up to this kobold. He turns and looks at you at the last second as you just, with reckless abandon, swing your hammer at him, and in a panic, he ducks. It just over the top of his head.
Yeah, then my rage would fall out.
Oh boy. With dagger in hand, he's going to attempt to stab at you. There's a 14 stab.
14.
Hang on a second. Let me apply the correct things. No. No, sir.
Man.
The other one is going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he runs to the flank.
Nine.
And then he will stab at you with a flank bonus of also 9. These kobolds on either side of you begin swinging at you, but no real progress is made as you begin to exchange whiffs. However, the kobold fighter is about to change up the game here as he is going to attack Damon with a 22.
Yes.
Dealing 1 point of damage. As he stabs into your side, you just kind of wince. You're like, ah. As he's like, ah, gotcha.
I stab at thee.
Perry, if you'd like to re-enter the initiative, you may, or you may continue hiding. You may do that. It would be in this round that the toggle would realize something else is in its pit as it stops ripping this kobold apart and slowly turns and looks at Riado. It shifts its body as it prepares to attack, and it will do a full round attack.
Toggles.
It toggles from 1 to 3. 11?
No.
20 even?
Yep.
Not natural. And a math. 24.
Yes.
Okay. So much math. Dealing 8 points of damage. As it grabs Rayado, digging its claws into him, lifting him off of the ground and going to bite, but Rayado just kicks off of this thing, pulling out of its grasp, but not without ripping itself from its claws, dealing damage. Dr. Tone.
Can I prepare myself for to which I grab the rope that is about to be offered to me and then hold on to it as the frog goes leaping into the cliff?
You can take a free 5-foot step and pick it up off the ground.
I do that.
Yes.
No standard to tie it to myself.
No. Yes? No? Yes? Pick something up.
The raptor and I weigh a grand total of 50 pounds together.
I got you.
So.
You have to tie it.
My strength right now, 50 pounds may be pushing it. Remember,
If
I
he
had
can
to
pick it up, if he can pick it up with half his movement speed. So part of his movement speed to get there, half to pick it up, standard to tie. That is the thing that he can do. Yeah. Or he can just hold it.
Nat 20 to tie it?
No.
Bowline for days.
So you do the overhand monkey fist, bowline eagle snatch knot as you're. Yeah, you just invented that right there. Anya. Do you invent any other knots?
Say not today.
Cool.
No, I don't.
Top of the round with Manzarek.
All right. I jump in. I'm gonna try an acrobatics to avoid that damage, but I am not very acrobaticsy.
No.
6.
That will not. There's a 24 hit you.
Ow, jeez.
What? That's not how this works. Why?
What?
Why a D20?
Because it attack of opportunity.
He's not avoiding the attack of opportunity. He's taking the damage
The
from
fall.
falling 15 feet.
Oh yeah, but you entered into its square.
I mean, I
You
guess,
move
yeah.
through it
Yeah.
as it has.
Okay.
So you are going to take the
Okay.
fall damage as well as that.
Cool. I'm probably unconscious.
No.
Taking 5 points of fall damage.
Ooh, no.
Everybody started laughing at me. I'm like, what? What did I do?
You killed
No, now we're laughing at Max.
No one's laughing.
Let's go, Frogger.
Taking 6 points of toggle damage.
I'm unconscious.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're at 0.
I'm at 0, yeah.
You are not unconscious.
Okay.
Rihanna.
Rihanna takes a 5-foot step and grab him.
Okay.
Not even doing anything else. Just
Going
grab him.
unconscious?
That'd be. It's a standard action. So
It would, yeah. Any
that
strenuous action will knock you unconscious.
To grab him.
Yes. But I would say that if you could convince him to bite the rope, that would knock
Okay.
you unconscious.
Bite the
Right,
rope.
You got a bad habit of using yourself as bait.
Oh, he does play a frog.
I don't even think he needed to jump in the pit. I think he could have just thrown the rope in the pit, but here we are. Floor doesn't count.
25 to convince him to bite the rope. TC, I believe, is 20.
Delicious.
rope is.
As you jump into the pit, as you're falling, this thing turns, sees you, as it backhands you, and you just kind of like spin, boom, boom, and hit the ground. And you're like, Rayado got the rope. As Rayado jumps on top of you and bites the rope, severing it.
No.
Roll for damage.
No.
You didn't specify.
True. Facts.
Do you or Rayado take any other actions?
That'll be it.
Okay. Damon.
It's got the
You
thing
do
with
something?
a Friago on the rope like a dog with a.
He's
Attack
pulling
it.
it.
16.
16 will not
I
strike
have
your
not
opponent.
rolled above a 10.
What's up?
Full
I
start.
rolled above a 9.
What's up?
Well, why did I?
DC was 25.
You take any other action. Ragnar.
Guys, I need help. Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty hurt.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm fishing with a frog and a raptor.
Three pop it up. I'm gonna hit him. No power attacks. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Crit threat. Roll to confirm.
Not a nat 20. That, however, is a 12.
12 will not confirm, but you did strike him.
7.
Gracious. As you kind of like sidestep between these two sorcerers, and you're like, guys, and you just whack a Mullen straight into the ground. There's just kind of like this, and you're like, I'm not doing very well over here. It's just Viscera's rolling off the hammer, and the other kobold's like,
I want to see you doing well.
Jeff the kobold. Jeff,
It's spelled Geoff, Jeff.
Chi off?
Do you take any other action?
No.
Okay.
I just fatigue though.
3 5-foot stab.
I smack him.
I'm going to stab. Does a 5 hit you?
No.
over my kobold shoulder, I yell, I know the feeling!
He kind of walks up behind you and timidly.
I found it there.
Is it alive?
Your best friend's going to try to attack you. Nat 20. Crit threat. Roll to confirm. 17. Okay. Dealing 2 points of damage. As he starts to whittle away at your HP, just shit, dodging and weaving. Just
I want to make sure he doesn't like toss it. Parry.
I do a little Mac.
no.
No, not your off.
This creature in the pit is going to full round
least I'll
attack
shoot it
Ray
out,
Otto.
That's fine. Rayado's doing a lot better help was.
7.
No.
Nat 20. Just sneeze.
Loud.
You never
Your
sneeze.
mouth though.
24 to confirm.
Yeah.
Ow.
Great.
How is Randall doing?
Probably not super great now.
Dealing 8 points of damage.
He's still standing.
Nat 20.
Oh, are you serious? What the crap?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was.
Crit threat. Does a 14 confirm?
It does not.
Oh boy. Dealing 4 points of damage.
He's still standing.
Gracious. So you run up, you like, haha, and then suddenly the rope starts going like in the bit, and you're like, oh, that's probably fine.
What a big one!
I thought you would use your turn to run over and pull up because you're clearly not doing well right there.
Oh, I should probably roll a perception check, huh?
I mean, I think it's just a passive.
Yeah, I
perception.
think you know something's wrong. Like you wouldn't have to roll a perception check.
Yeah, it's a ding.
You watch the raptor fall into the pit and then jump after him.
Is it
You
sheer,
think that?
is the pit sheer-sided, or is it
Yes,
not?
that's why the creature can't get out. Dr. Tongue,
Help.
provoke this next opportunity.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, oh, it's a big one!
It's like holding on by its teeth, and it's like,
Cut the rope. Cut the rope.
we're laughing. They're probably gonna die. But luckily, he has breath of life.
Luckily, he's got 4 of the characters made.
I'm just the one dying.
37 of me, a-hole.
Here's the problem. Would it be a strength check to pull them out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
But with that, keep in mind, like, my strength, I think, is a 7, but I can lift 104 pounds off the ground.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So it's not, it shouldn't be a difficult.
Uh-huh.
What's your strength?
-1 right now?
Oh, yeah.
Which is what?
9,
It's just 9?
8.
Yeah, we're
Mine's
a
at
grand
7.
Sure.
we're a grand total of 50 pounds.
17.
Good, McGann.
Pure.
Is it a 20?
It's a nat 20.
Rihanna.
For who?
Rihanna.
Please for me. Please for me. Please for me.
Insta die.
Please for
Well,
me.
it's 10. He gets -10 plus con score or con modifier.
The
Whereas
only fair way to do this,
Even odds.
odds or evens.
Can I just roll a reflex save to get in the way?
No.
No, because you're not
Then
out.
we pass unconscious.
Well, I'm not unconscious yet, technically.
Also, would it provoke because it's a movement that's not predicted?
He's leaving a threat square.
And then tank will get pulled around the tree.
That's pushing it. Because you're being pulled up.
I figured I'd throw it out there.
I thought in the past we have done it where if you are shunted out of a square, it does not provoke. Like if someone gets shoved, or if we took a character by the collar, the neck and pulled them out of the way. Maybe I'm remembering. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he should pick evens or odds.
Sponsor us, Maybelline.
I'll use it. Wait, that's not hair product.
We'll go with
Face
evens.
makeup.
But
Evens for you?
yeah.
I rolled a 1.
I think that should negate everything. Come on.
So it's attacking Rayado.
Okay.
And that will confirm. It's 18 on the die.
Okay. Well, so Rayado's gonna let go of the rope.
You're 12 points of damage.
Rayado's unconscious.
As this thing grabs Rayado, ripping him from the rope and slamming him down to the ground, you tug, 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 tug. As you see a Rayado-less Manzarek pulled from the pit.
Get Rayado. I'd pass out.
You still haven't done anything that would...
He says that with great passion and effort.
Rayado!
Well, I mean, if he tries to stand up. No.
It's only
No.
15 feet deep.
It'd be a standard
Yes.
action.
Okay.
A move action. Like,
It's not considered strength. Trying to stand up when you're about dead.
You take any actions.
Oh, it's fine.
really hard to do.
Yeah, you pulled.
You know,
That's a standing person.
you gonna move?
Can I move to the edge of the pit?
You may.
Such that Rayado would be in the 20-foot sphere radius from me.
no.
That would get Rayado.
I would add 5 feet.
Because I used the standard action to pull,
Mhm.
move to get there. Yeah. I'm working on it.
I'm pretty much unconscious. So like,
Manzarek,
I mean,
you can take a standard action.
Do you have any
I
heal spells?
stand up. I already used them on you when you fell.
Oh,
Yeah. Stand up.
You can still,
Oh, okay.
if there's anything you'd like to do,
A standard action will make you fall unconscious. Move action will not.
Can I try to get its attention on me? Even if I'm up here.
because that is a standard action, you could, but you would pass out.
That's fine.
Would you pass out from that? Like an intimidating or a bluff check? Would that make you pass
I
out?
think because it says mechanically you can see them.
Okay.
Okay, so what would I roll?
Goad check.
Intimidation wouldn't be that check.
Intimidate? Okay. So I start yelling at it for a 14.
And it's
And then he cross.
10 plus its will save, I think, plus its hit dice. 10 plus will plus hit dice. They're
What
minus.
did you get altogether?
14?
Yeah, I didn't think so. You stand up. What do you scream at it?
I just start making like frog noises.
So you stand up, your throat swells out as this croak just echoes through the cave. It turns and looks at you, but it is not mechanically distracted as you just drop to your knees and slump to one side. Damon.
So, seeing that so much bad shit is happening, I'm going to try and acrobatically land in the pit.
You may. That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Shut up.
Why are you laughing?
There's a 13 strike you.
You'll see.
Not a nat one, but one. I am grace. I am beauty. I am whack.
You take 3 points of damage. As you jump and you kind of land, just kind of biffing it, falling prone. The creature turns and looks down at you, and I will say you entered its attack, or you've entered it into its area, provoking an attack of
Does
opportunity.
it have combat reflexes?
It did attack in this round, didn't it?
Indeed.
It do.
Well, in that case, I call
That
my
sucks.
face with my second move action.
Does a 13 hit you? You're on the ground. 14, 15.
No.
So you dive. This thing swings up at you. It hits you, sending you spiraling as you land flat of your back. You kind of, you go to stand up. Does it have another attack? It does not. As you stand up, this thing looks down at you as it stands nearly a foot taller than you and just kind of tilts its head like it's questioning what you're doing in its pit.
Ideally, I want to be standing over him.
I'm out of the pit.
Oh, you're out of the pit. Okay, so
Where's Manzarek? You ate him!
But-
You mock!
A rope hanging out of his mouth.
So that's 3 now.
all right, well,
Tonight.
That's just an
Just tonight.
standing over Ray out of the body.
Okay, Rayado will then have full coverage.
Yay. 50 feet of room.
Does he still have a standard action? I would say you'd still have a
Did
standard
you
action.
double move?
No, he didn't have to.
Oh, then yeah, you can smack him. Bonk him in the head.
It's a swift action.
Why is swift action?
He has things.
The target is now smitten.
Okay.
You're like, this is the road we're going down. Okay.
And now I will attack
Did
it.
you say the rope we're going down?
You
Because
sure
you're in a
did.
hole.
That wasn't what I said, but that's better than what I said. Is that a 1?
No.
Is it a 2?
13.
13 will strike your opponent.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's made out of HP, not AC. That's also.
Oh, one more thing. I didn't mention, I forgot to. This toggle is young. Normally they're large creatures. This one is mechanically medium.
I didn't tell you that.
I didn't know it. I hit it max damage, 15 points of damage.
Gracious.
Where was that this whole time?
You hit the pit, you just, you go to stand up, this thing towering over you as you step in front of Rayado. You take your sword, you point at this creature, and suddenly this kind of golden glow begins to, before it fades away, you swing up, hitting this creature, making it stagger back, look down at itself as it is shocked from how much damage it just took.
Oh, you started using the D20 and not the D12. Got it.
You mean my D4?
Do you take any of the actions?
You might as well.
Okay.
You would have been more consistent.
Ragnar.
So I can see into the pit from where I is, correct?
Probably not.
You can see the creature.
Okay.
I'm going to say you can't see Damon.
But I know he jumped down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I go, well, this is not a great idea.
Jumps in the pit.
I'm going to try to chuck the kobold into the pit to give it something else to attack.
Okay. That's going to add another 5 to its CMD from the
Okay.
distance.
Oh, there ain't no way.
Was it a 1?
No, it was a 3.
Okay.
Again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Can't grab it. Do you take any actions? Okay. It's going to try to stab you. 11.
No.
Cool. This guy is going to rush to the flank 24.
Yeah.
Dealing 3 points of damage. As he runs up, his hand on the butt of his knife, as he just thrusts it into your side. Parry. Okay.
Actually, I'll move a little bit further down. Just like slowly, kind of like emo walking.
Okay.
You're doing what?
Emo walking.
I thought you said.
He's been making like 2023 references, and now he's making 2004 references. As you slice this creature, it looks down at itself and it looks up at you as it roars in rage. It is going to full round attack you. 9, 7, 17. What the hell is that?
I'm sorry, like 3 nat 20s in 2 turns?
I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 12.
What the hell?
Daddy.
I think you just broke the audio.
Oh, did Mubby.
He looks over, he sees it pegging, it's starting to bend out the top and the screen.
Pegging may have not been the best.
That doesn't mean any better.
Oh, no.
As you strike into this thing, it seems you have found this kind of like newly discovered vigor as you are protecting your friend and having something to fight for. As this thing swings at you, you bounce its claw off with your blade. It swings up, you grab it by the wrist as it goes to bite down, and you raise your shield just into its jaw, sending it staggering backwards. Isaac. Real quick, sorry. This is not like out of the norm. Amos is either doing something epic or really stupid. There's like nothing in between. He's either the hero of the session or not.
The opposite of it.
Yes. Dr. Tone.
So you're down.
Yes. So is
Can
Rayado.
I cast bleed on
YOLO.
I'm not.
Gentle repose.
Involuntary yoga.
Well, a lot of things are happening all at once. You're not looking good. No. You're unconscious. He's in the hole, and who's the monkey? Can I move a 5-foot step? Just sort of. No.
Oh,
Not that way.
into the.
No, towards Alexander. Not Alexander. Ragnar. Yeah. Such that he's within 20 feet of me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the channel thing.
You need
This
to go
way.
one more.
I think you'd have to be
I have
that corner.
30 feet of movement.
Yeah. He needs to move one more.
Such that I can still hit Rayado, him.
Well, you hit the kobold.
Sure.
It actually kind of hit everybody. Yeah, you'd hit everybody.
Including the trouble. Okay.
It's up to you, my guy.
I'm gonna do it. It's only a D6.
You would have to be standing here.
Sure.
Okay. Because of the way the pit is and with a burst,
I'm looking at a very weird angle on my
you
TV.
just hold the holy symbol and you're just straight into the pit. Like, blah.
Open my wrist. This is working.
You pull out your holy symbol and you're like, hills. Hallelujah.
1d6.
This is killing floor 2.
4 points of health to everyone, and you have not had a turn, so you will get all 4 of those hit points.
Okay.
Because you didn't have to start beating you.
Okay. The kobolds didn't get any healing.
Yay.
They haven't been hurt.
It's because they either die or they
Thanks.
Sad paladin noises.
womp womp. W's in the chat.
I look at you.
Oh,
Are
yeah?
you good over there?
I'm trying. That's all I
I'm here
can
to
tell.
help. And am I standing to where I could possibly be flanking the armored one? Like if he took a 5-foot step, he has flank.
Yes. Wait, I don't think you can move.
Yeah, I was about to say,
again
like, he
without a
moved, killed, and then I don't know if you can move.
I'm not asking to move again. I'm
Right.
saying he could take a
Okay.
5 foot. He could take a 5 foot step.
No.
Oh, because you have 10-foot reach. Yes, I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, that's the awkward angle of the TV.
Yeah, I got you, dog.
No,
He was having
I'd
fun.
have to be in melee range to be funky, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. I would also say thanks.
I like how polite you were about that.
I'm not like some people.
Blood rolling down his arm.
I don't know who.
Blood veins popping. Black eyes. Thank you.
I will rip your head off.
Thank you, though.
What can I say?
You are stabilized because you just dropped.
I'm conscious now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, and so is, or he is stabilized. Is he conscious?
Rayado is not conscious.
Okay, but he is stabilized.
He is stable.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, he was. Oh.
Oh yeah. I
took
mean, he
12.
was. Yeah.
As far as rapping.
He was not doing a lot.
I got you.
Right. About to have turkey feather bird meat.
So you are conscious. It is your turn.
Stand up.
You may.
Stand up.
I'm move back to go grab my scimitar, which is like right here. And I'm going to look at Perry.
I have moved.
You haven't?
I have.
Well, you did say you were emo walking away,
Yeah.
so.
Which is like a penguin walk.
I
Like,
was.
It's been
probably like maybe at most 20 feet away from where I was.
Yeah. So not. Yeah.
This is
I'd
like
still be
Evo
able to
wearing
see you.
Jinkos. Or...
You can only go so far, remember?
Hair just kind of.
You can only go so far.
And I'm going to say, Harry, your friends need you. I'm gonna move on with my life.
How hard you were trying not to laugh.
God, he pulled that off so well.
How do you know that Delaney had an emo face?
I did have an emo.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, you did.
Can you not tell by how quickly he got the hair like that?
It's just a scar, boy.
Your friends need. Where'd you get the tight pants?
Are you wearing eyeliner?
It's a lonely road.
I want this no road.
What kind of an emo mage would it be if I can immediately put it on my black eye?
I caught it. I don't know if anybody else did, but I did. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Do you take any other actions?
Have to be it.
Wonderful.
Would I know that this is a young trouble? I guess it would.
You don't even know what's a toggle.
I don't know. Problem. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna
It's
hit
fine.
it again. Well,
You can
yellow-
roll knowledge arcana
Well,
to identify it if you'd like.
I don't have knowledge here.
You can't roll knowledge arcana if you'd like to identify it.
So,
So I'm gonna yell at it to back off and hit it again.
You may.
With a 24.
That will strike your opponent.
Your child. Oh,
Shut up.
he's already put the child once today.
9 points of damage.
What's one?
it's your dust.
That would have killed it.
Ooh.
As you roll your sword in your hand, thrusting it into this creature's side, it grips your arm with both hands as it roars out like an Urukai fighting Aragorn. As you just rip your sword from it, leaving blood spattering on the floor of the pit.
And I yell back.
Do you take any actions?
Also not a sponsor, but well.
Ragnar.
Assume we have no sponsorships.
Because we don't.
Coca-Cola.
Can we do that?
We should probably look up what we can and cannot do.
Let him come for me.
I know we cannot claim you.
You're about to get slapped. There's a lot
My
of
name
coke
is
charges.
Jared Taylor.
It is.
Just that Wayne's World montage.
It's not sponsored at all.
We will never bow to any corporate sponsor.
It's like a Pizza Hut box. Whoa, no,
It was in the movie.
but it can't be.
Okay.
Domino's though.
I say I've got to really deal with this. The best way to do it is to go about killing the sorcerer. So I'm going to slap him.
With your hand?
No.
The way you want. Oh shit.
12.
I will not strike your opponent.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great, guys.
I,
Just in general, like, I'm fatigued, so, like, I'm just not feeling great.
The 21 hit you,
Yeah, sadly.
dealing 3 points of damage.
It's okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yep.
How long is he sickened for?
he's not sick anymore.
Great. Dealing a single point of damage. 1 max, 1
I
minimum.
did actually have any.
I know you did.
What about Max?
Not max.
Oh, okay.
The other one was max, but he's
Oh, okay.
better now. As you just feel daggers from the front and back, these kobolds just jumping you and stabbing you, as the rest of the group is like, "You're doing great, Damon."
Help!
I need somebody.
Help!
Harry, you're up.
You would hear me scream.
I look for a crevice to kind of just like seek into, because I'm really kind of scared
You may.
and I don't understand or can't process.
Children. You're right. We shouldn't have brought him along.
Whoa!
You were the one that was arguing.
Oh, that was out of character.
No. I was talking to Bert. Being like, whoa.
Hate you. Oh no. So this toggle reaches out. You hold up your shield as he grabs it. It moves it to the side. It opens wide and goes to bite as you just kind of like roll its body, pulling the shield from its grasp. You hear its jaws clack together as its teeth snap at you, but makes no purchase as it shifts.
Nice. Thank you, Smite.
For those who are counting, in terms of channels, I have no more channels.
But you can subscribe to this
That's
channel.
Get in the car! No.
We have at least one channel.
Click that bell. Is that what they say? Is that what we say? Okay.
Smash that like button! Smash!
Did you untie the rope when you walked away?
No, the rope is still on me. You can throw me back in if you want.
It's like, Harry, your friends need you, please! Oh no!
He just crunchables it into the hole.
Don't worry, man, Zarek, we got you. As you're like falling at the ground.
Like super unconscious. Hammer throw. Y'all gonna have to carry my lifeless body out of this game.
It won't be hard.
No, it won't.
You weigh 10 pounds.
20.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
good, though.
Oh, that's good.
Rayaldo is still unconscious, and I see that.
Indubitably. You'll
Can I
continue-
tell how far in the hole he is?
15 feet.
He meant how negative he was with his health.
Oh.
I was going to start
In a literal hole.
I
Is
really
that on me?
No.
I'm sorry.
That was phrasing.
with a hill check, and let's see how low he is.
Yes, you may.
And how low does he go?
19.
If you had to put a number on it.
If I had to put a number on it, he's like at a
Negatives ones.
like -6, and he can go down to -17.
There's a chance, but you're not.
No, even max on the rebuke death ability, I wouldn't be able to bring him out of the hole. It's kind of
But
a,
he is stable, like so.
right. It's not worth it to be jumped into the hole to do that
To get him out of the hole.
to get him out of it
I got you.
when I haven't been Zarek on a leash.
I couldn't pull. I mean,
You probably could.
I don't know. My
I just
strength's
throw
pretty
this out
high.
there.
Like,
You fished out me and a lobster, so I'm calling BS on that. It's the puller
Can
who
I-
has that pull string.
Use my standard action to by using the rope to pull him back over to me so he's ready to jump back in the hole and get Ray out of.
I'm tying myself and he can grab me. I know in the game I'm dead.
Ugh.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Black and white, yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
At this point,
Man, Zarek, man up. We gotta get you ready.
I'm about to go back and kill
Actually-
that goblin and get the health potions.
take that and then jump in.
Standard action, I'm going to turn on my eye so I can see the active state of the battlefield. Because I know the raptor is like that blood red, almost dead. What are you at? So I can actually see colors now.
I'm 1/5. Where do you want that out?
Cool. A solid burnt orange. Where are you?
Oh,
If you're above half, it's great.
I'm above half.
Cool. Where are you, Max? And Zerk.
I'm like a I'm pretty burnt orange.
Oh, so that's straight red.
Like,
So 3 and less is straight red. Okay, cool. What's the truggle?
Red.
Neat. You almost got him. Kill it.
He's one hit, man. One hit.
I wonder.
So red is 3, orange is less than half, green is.
We're great.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm more clarifying for my sake and the channel's sake. I'm just looking at you as
Got
Now
that,
you
Laura?
all know if you see those colors what they mean.
Wait, what?
And you smell toast, see a doctor.
Toast.
I'm sorry, whose turn is that? Your turn?
That is the entirety of my
Okay, great. Manzarek.
all right, so I'm gonna move half.
I also can see the active state of battle.
I'm gonna untie myself in that movement, and then for my standard, I'll keep moving. I'm just holding the rope now. Untied.
You taking actions.
What?
Any other
Any other
I
action?
can't do anything else.
Okay. Damon.
Back, beast. It's not.
Has nowhere to go.
Get
out of this pit.
Okay. I'm not in. You're with me.
14 will strike your opponent.
My punit, 13 points damage.
Gracious. You demand that it stand back before you liberate its head from its shoulders. You swing at it. You see its body like flinch from the strike. You just see this as its head topples back, hitting the ground, and its body slumps
You're evil now.
to one side.
I think we hadn't killed him.
I'm pretty sure you did.
All we had to do was not follow the big guys.
No, all we need is the baby. Everything else is extra.
I have crickets for a potion of heat.
And a lesson.
Damon, do you take any action?
Negative. Can I check on Riado?
You may.
Can I check on Riado with my heal?
No, he personally can still try.
7. I can't roll.
That is an unconscious dinosaur. Ragnar,
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the sorcerer again.
you may.
There's still
Ah.
2 kobolds left.
Yeah, no, I got the luck of stupid McGee over here. I don't know. It's not me.
But he is stupid.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Do you take any other actions?
No, I just holler out for help. Still. Yeah. That's a thing.
Does a
No.
7 hit you?
No.
Does 26 hit you?
Yeah, sadly. I think it's hurt me though.
Dealing 1 point of damage. As the kobold fighter stabs into you, the other one's attacking you. Just imagine they're on you and they're just like doing this number. Just like, you know, like in a Chucky movie of some kind.
I'm just too tired to.
Just hide.
The toggle, in its last moments, looks up at its own body and contemplates what decisions brought it to this moment. Dr. Tone.
I never went out to pee. Would have never caught me.
We've all said that.
Can I take the rope from my Friday friend and throw it into the pit for my now something much better?
Only if you call him your fine Friday friend.
My fine Friday friend. I would like the rope, please.
As
It's not tied around me anymore.
right, as you're holding the rope, Isaac reaches over, grabs the other end, and tosses it. As you stand there victorious and you see this creature slump to the ground, You're covered in its blood, and you feel that feeling, that same sense of purpose that you've never really had before begin to fade from the moment, as if you've accomplished what you set out to do. Suddenly a rope just then hits you and as it just drops down.
Way to ruin the moment.
You are needed.
And sorry.
I'm going to move up behind the kobold. And I'm gonna stab him.
You make
16, 18.
an 18 will not stab your opponent.
Okay.
Hard one to hit. I can't even hit the one that's easy to hit.
Well, I'm trying to help out.
I know you are.
Damn it.
I can't do it.
I sheathe my weapon shield. I pick up the raptor and try to climb out of the pit.
And the spear.
Slung over my shoulder.
You make.
No spear. We'll go with.
Sure, I can do it now. Nat 20.
Wow.
Just start flying it up.
That's a little crowded right there.
Oh yeah.
Seamus the one fell back down.
Shane just jumps into the pit and he's on the board.
Turn.
It's safer down here.
So, as you scale up the rope, right? Kobolds, scale. You get to the top. The kobold dodges a swing from Ragnar, the stab from Manzarek. It looks around with its dagger out. Suddenly, it sees your hand grab the edge of this pit, and you pull yourself up, towering over it and covered in blood. It looks up at you, and you see an acknowledgement of what that can only mean. As it drops its dagger, the other one looks around, and it follows suit. And like that, we are out of combat. Let's pause here for now. We'll take a short break,
We'll be right back.
and we'll be right back.